Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of Con Aneyda. On today's episode, I am so excited to introduce you all to my Leo sister, Luna!
Hey!
To give you guys a little context about how we know each other, we actually go way back to when we were in high school at PHS, Paramount High School.
Way back.
Way back.
It's crazy.
No, it is way back, mama.
Damn.
Come on.
Damn. Last year.
It does feel like it though.
It was.
So I invited Luna today because I have been a great admirer of her makeup journey. And what I mean is she used to post, I think it was Snapchat or Instagram, but she would post her stories. And when I saw her name pop up, I said, this is my show. And I would literally tell her, I was like, yes, because she would always give the tips like about how to do your eyebrows, how to do concealer. And I said, she's giving the authentic stuff because I grew up watching YouTube and I would watch like everyone like Desi Perkins, Nicole Guerrero. Like I love them. She was my Nicole Guerrero. She was my Desi Perkins because she would like give like honest like how we were doing our makeup at like in high school during that time. Like so she said buy this product. I said, let's go. She said, wipe your brushes like this. I said, okay. And it's true because I would always comment on too, like, I love your videos, like, post more. Yeah. And then it's so heartfelt to see how far she's gone.
Oh.
No. And I'm not, like, I'm serious. Like, it's so amazing to see how she started in high school and how you are now.
Bruh, well, you gave me my first chance because, low-key, I wasn't, like, I didn't know it was a job. So, when you were like, can you do my makeup? I was like, you sure?
Yes, for one of my games.
Yes.
I remember one of my games. We had to do makeup or something, and I wasn't like all the girls on the cheer team had beautiful makeup, and I was just like still learning how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "There's one person I know who's gonna do it for me."
You're
Yes, I do remember.
You're my origin story. Always.
Oh my god.
When I tell people you're always my origin story.
No, yes, she brought up all her palettes, the Morphe, everything. I said, I don't know.
I think it was in school too, which is crazy.
It was, and I remember telling her, I was like, well, I have to go right after, like, because the games were right after school, and I was like, you think you could do at lunch or at break or something? Like, I need to look good. I don't know if it was like a homecoming, I don't remember what. And there I had her.
I think it was a homecoming.
Yeah, and there I had her. No, yes, I've always admired her makeup until this day too. Like when if sometimes it's rare, like you'll post like a little like makeup tutorial, and I'm like, here we go again.
It's just. Okay, back in the day, I would be like really aggressive with it. I'd be like, girl, if you don't do it like that, you're doing it wrong. Like, get the fuck out my,
Yeah.
But now I'm like, I can't talk like that anymore. I have people watching me.
She's a celebrity.
No, I got bosses now. So I'm like, so this is how you do it.
She grabs the brush, she goes like this guy.
Right. So I'm like, I'm just not doing it at all.
Do you remember like the first time you ever, like, because I remember when I first got introduced to makeup. And it was, like, my tia Gabby, she was, like, back when she was in high school, it's, like, 2010 is when girls were going full beat.
Right.
School, like,
2010?
2010.
Period.
She was doing, like, the whole, like, Ruby Woo lipstick, like, beat. Like, and she got me into watching Desi Perkins and Nicole Guerrero. So my first introduction to makeup was watching her. And, dude, she had, like, a whole vanity. And to this day, she has that same vanity with all her makeup from...
Love.
No, and I just remember watching her, and we're 7 years apart, so I was like, oh, I can't wait to, like, do my makeup like her, without me realizing that makeup changes.
Right.
And I remember, like, I was like, I'll see her, and when she'd go to work, I'd, like, dabble, and I'd, like, pretend to,
Girl,
like, put it on.
now you're dipping in her makeup.
I'm getting in trouble, girl, but I look back now, and I'm like... And so when I remember, she was like, finally when I turned 15, she's like, okay, we're going to take you to, like, Sephora. I had no idea what it was. And I think she got me, like, a Tarte skin tint. And, like, I think, like, an eyebrow pencil. And that was it. And I remember that was, like, my introduction to makeup because I was like, okay, now I have to, like, it was bad, Mom. I was, like, flashback. I was, like, everything. But, like, do you remember, like, your first experience?
I'm not going to lie. I didn't have, like a prominent, like, it was YouTube days, so... Also, I hate to say this, but it was King Kylie days.
Oh.
She was coming with the lip kits, and then that's when everyone was starting to overline their lips, and I was like, wait a damn minute. That sounds like my type of tea. So after that, because even before that, I went to, like, one of my niece's quinceañeras, and her mom was all like, you want me to do makeup? And I was like, girl, no, like... I don't fuck with makeup like that. And even my mom was all like, nah, she don't really like none of that stuff. And then I haven't talked to her since, but I wonder how she thinks of me now. She's like, fake ass bitch. Like, I thought you didn't like no makeup.
And it was funny because I used to, like, growing up, I would be like, I'm never gonna put, like, nothing on me. Like, no, like, I'm gonna be natural and I'm never gonna do it. And then I remember seeing my tia doing her pasta. Like, that looks fun. Like,
well, it wasn't even like because my mom didn't wear a lot of makeup. Like, women around me didn't wear makeup. So my sister wore, like, 10 fucking mascaras. But, like,
yeah, my mom only puts, like, an eyeliner. And this is, like, not the, like, line. It's just, like, liner, mascara, and lipstick.
Yeah.
Calls it a day.
Yeah, which is beautiful. But, yeah, once that whole, like, beat, I was like, wait. I was like, let me transform.
No, she would come to school and I said, I love her look. She would put beat down.
Bruh, and I also had 0 periods, so we had to be there at 7.
Yes. And I just, like, be looking at her, I was like, bro, how?
Oh, also, Gamma. Do you remember
Yes,
Gamma? Gamma lived around the corner from me, so she would pick me up all the time, and bitch was beat every morning.
I would look at Gamma and you and I'd be like, how?
And we would go to McDonald's before that, too. It was crazy. I don't even know how we do it now. Like,
you say, so King Kylie was one of your inspos.
Yeah.
And that was I like King Kylie. I just wasn't, like I told you, I was introduced to skin tint first. I was just like, very, like.
She was like, for me, like.
For me, also, I think it's because I was in cheer, so I had to wear makeup, and I had to learn, and then I had to do, like, the other girls' makeup, and I was like, damn, like, let me get into it, too. And then a lot of the stuff I would use is whatever I learned from you, and I was like, okay, well, she said to do this in her video, and she said to put the concealer here, so let's try that out.
It's crazy. I'm pretty sure I didn't know what I was talking about, but.
Obviously, something, Mama. Look at that. Because so in high school, did you know you wanted to pursue like a career in makeup, or did it just like?
No. So what happened was I didn't know it was a career, and then it was the time that like influencers like really came up. So like when someone told me like, hey, you should be a makeup artist, and I was like, bitch, that's what you think of me? Because it was kind of an insult to like want to be an influencer, right? But no, they were like, there's like a makeup artist like job, and I was like, oh.
She said, okay.
And honestly, I didn't, I was like, oh, whatever. So, but I still went to college, and then in college, I was like living with a lot of people that were like up and coming filmmakers. So yeah, then I started like doing a little bit of makeup there, and then I was like, I came back and I was like, maybe I should take this serious. I literally texted my mom in the middle of business class, bored as fuck in my class. Can I even cuss on this?
Just don't worry, Mama.
Okay. I already cussed hella.
Like, all these like,
right. And I was so bored, and I literally texted my mom like, I think I gotta go to makeup school, and she's like, let's do it. And I was like, if Mama says yes, I'm doing it.
No, that's exactly because when I brought this up, they were like, yeah, that sounds good.
I love it.
If Julio and Estela said yes,
right,
I'm doing it.
Right.
Yeah, because it's true, because like, I feel like once you get approval from your parents, you're like,
it's just like,
let's go.
If you get the support, like, why not take it?
True. And if they see it in you, then better. So did you go to makeup school as well? Like I think I remember you did.
Yeah, I went to a makeup academy. And then there's like 2 things. It's like a beginner course, and then there's like a advanced course. And then once I was in the advanced course, you started like, I started following all my favorite artists. And Rico Nasty's makeup artist at the time, his name's Scott Edit. He posted like, I need an assistant for a video. And then I was all like, fuck it, let's do it. Fuck it, let's do it. And I was like, hey, I'm available. And yeah. From there, like, I met people on that set. They took me on other sets, and I've just been doing it from there, like, pretty much.
She's very nonchalant, but she's been doing a lot of cool stuff. You have.
No.
Yes, she has. You have.
Yes, I have. Woo!
Yeah, you have to own it.
Own it.
You have been doing a lot of cool stuff.
Yes, I have.
One second, I'm like, on Instagram, I'm like, where is Luna at today? And then she's like, I think one time you were like in New York, and I was like, what? I was like, what is she doing in New York? And bam, you posted what you were doing in New York. What you doing in New York? Let the people know.
I was either in the Met Gala or New York Fashion Week.
Ay, como si nada. Marcela in the background's like, her eyes popped up. She said, the
She
Met.
didn't care.
Yeah, she did.
Care.
She said, the Met Gala.
The Met Gala, yeah. Shout out to Alex Mario for that one.
Shout out, because she just said the Met Gala. I was doing something there.
No, yeah, the first time I was like literally in tears. I was like, like I was in Universal Studios with my mom, and then I was like, Mom, I think I got the job. I think I got the job. And yeah, it was cool.
I'm always so proud. Like, some people don't know, like, I always talk about Luna, like, to my friends and family, and, like, because I'm so proud of her. Like, I just always was, like, I'm so proud of her because I literally would be, like, watching her, like, ay, se me cayó todo. I was like, I would be watching her, her Snapchats, and I was like, no, like, I just loved it. Like, it's because she was authentically herself. Oof. And I think that's what I admire so much about her. She was authentically herself. And for me, it's kind of hard for me to be authentically myself unless, like, I've known you and, like, I feel that. I don't know, just, sisters. I know, no. I am a Leo.
So then own it. Own it.
With an Aries rising. And that's
me too? What the fuck?
No, liar. I know.
Wait,
liar.
Wait, I think we should be the same exact because we were born on the same day. No.
No, I'm the 9th.
Oh, right. Well.
I'm a double Leo and an Aries.
Oh, nah.
No. But I am like, when like because I don't know what it is. Like, if I know you and like I feel comfortable, then I'm like, let me be like me.
Yeah.
But I remember watching your videos. It's like, dude, it's so cool. Like, she has no care in the world. Like, she is just.
Shout out to my mama for that one. My mom's the CEO, and I don't care. And
I love that about her. So I was like, dude, like, it's so like, and because I've known like seeing your makeup and like you doing other people's makeup. Because I remember one time you did my a makeup, like I think you had to do some photos, and then I still when I had my half and half hair.
I know.
And I remember I was like, oh my god, just doing that, I was like, oh Luna.
And even that was amateur as fuck, but I owe you another one. I
was just like, okay. Ooh. I said, oi. And every time like I see you, and like if I'm with people, I'm like, dude, look at my friend Luna, like she's doing this. Like, it's so cool to like to see you do big things, because I did watch you on like your videos, and like even if I'm like not supporting you there physically, like I'll just be like, I tap that thing on top, like, Luna, what are you doing? Like, I love it, and I think it's so cool. So that's why I'm like, Mom would say where you were at. Mom.
I think to me, it's like I wouldn't say I'm jaded. I feel like because I've been working on it for like 5 years already. And like my, I guess, coworkers in the industry, like I feel like they're doing bigger and better things, and I'm just like a slow one. Like, I like to keep my journey like slow. I like to keep my connections genuine. So not that they're not, but my journey is a little slower. So I'm like,
you know what they say, slow and steady wins the way.
Right.
Because I think it's also hard. I think I've mentioned this like in a few episodes of mine. It's like you're constantly looking at other people, and you're like, why am I not?
Right.
Like, why am I not there? Like, why am I not that? Because even starting this, I was just like, dang, like I got 2 views. JK, I know. Thank you for everyone who's been watching. Thank you.
I saw your views. They're good.
No, and like I think for me,
she's the talk of the town.
For me, it's like, dang, like why don't I have that? But I have to remind myself, okay, like, todo su tiempo. You gotta take time.
Right.
And to me, it's like, dang, like just looking at everything you've done, I'm like, I'm so proud of her.
No, I appreciate you saying that so much. But yeah, like last year, I feel I was going crazy. I was like, oh, like why am I not there yet? And like, and then. Something like I took a detox in the beginning of the year, a social media detox, and it was just like, I'm not there because like, who cares? Like, who wants me to be there? Like, who's pressuring me to be there? Yeah, I don't think anything of that is real. Like, even if you're there, like literally no one gives a fuck. Like, yes, people are proud of you, but like at the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck. So I'm chill as fuck. I like to do what I do. Like, I also feel like a lot of my, like, people around me were like, well, like, aren't you tired of being an assistant? I'm like, I really am not. Like, I love being an assistant. I don't have the pressure of, like, making people, like, happy. I'm in the back cleaning and passing things over, like, doing makeup on the dancers. Like, that's what I love. Like, as long as I'm in the room, I don't give a fuck.
That's true, because it's like, no, I always said, like, my goal is to be, like, in the movie scene.
Right.
And I said, I don't care if I'm bringing them coffee. Right. Because it's like, you're there.
Right.
You're, like, there with them. You're a part of that experience.
Yeah.
Because you said that you don't mind being an assistant. Do you ever feel like one of your goals is to like move up?
Um,
Obviously, everybody wants to move up, but,
right.
like, not today or tomorrow, but like, is that one of your goals to like?
Yeah. One of my goals is to like have a consistent like client.
Mm-hmm.
And I love doing music videos. Like, music videos is like my one thing that I absolutely love to do. So if I could like bag a musician, that'd be awesome, but I'm not really in a rush.
No, I don't think. I think nowadays everybody wants fast.
Mm-hmm.
I like to like enjoy moments, like doing
Right.
this and like bringing people and reaching out and like
Right.
setting up. I like that. I feel like if you move fast, you're just like, you're not enjoying it.
Right, it's true. And I'm also a student, so like I went back to school for like nursing, and it's just like I love to have a plan B. Like, yeah, I feel like I'm so happy in my plan A, but the strikes and whatever, you know, like things could happen. I need my plan B. At
Yeah.
first I was like, plan B is because you don't want your plan A hard enough, but then something happened at 25 that I'm like, bitch, go back to school.
You
Like,
know what? I think it's crazy that you said that at 25 because when I was in school in college, I had a professor, I forgot her name, but one of the best advice she told me was, you always want to dip into something.
right,
Because, like, uno nunca sabe, like, when you're going to have to pull that out.
right,
She's like, so if you want to go to school and learn this, go learn that. She's like, you want to go learn and, like, paint, go paint. She's like, because you
Right.
never know when life is going to make, like, a change can happen.
right,
And when I turned 25, I was like, bro, like, what am I doing?
right,
I was like, there's, like, nothing that I like my job, but it's not what I want to do.
right,
And then I studied communications, and I've always wanted to be, like, in the media.
right.
And I was like, okay, I have a bunch of cool friends who do cool things.
Send that internship, mama.
Mm-hmm. I was like, I have a bunch of like cool friends who do cool things. I was like, I want other people to learn about that.
Right.
So I was like, so then,
Con Aneyda, hey!
and there you go, because I named it Con Aneyda because I was like, Con Aneyda, I learned this. Con Aneyda, she talked to this person about
Right.
this. So that's why I was like, okay, I have a bunch of cool friends who have done cool things. They have businesses. They've moved other places. They've done this. I was like, okay, let me take what I learned in school and adapt it to this. I was like, okay, I bought stuff, and I was like, at 25, I was like, okay, I have to do it.
Right.
Because if I don't do it now, it's like, not that I'm never going to do it. I was like, but like you said, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and I also feel like this is the most freeing time that we're gonna have. Like, so little responsibilities, really. Like, no one's like really renting or anything out here in LA. Like, so no children. Hey! So like, what the fuck? Like, why not do what we gotta do? You know, like, I think that's what your 20s are for, and I think that we should like go full throttle on whatever we want to do. And yeah.
No, and I think everyone has a different journey. You have a different journey than mine.
Right.
And I think it's cool that, because I always thought, dang, everyone else has other stuff doing, and like I'm just here, like, like I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But that's crazy that you said that, because at 25 I literally was like, I blew out those candles and I said,
Same, girl, same.
I blew out those candles and I was like,
No, and then I had my wisdom teeth out, so I was like literally like, what am I doing with my life? Like, please, oh no, I don't want to do this anymore.
I literally woke up and I was like, huh.
Yeah, I'm like, get your shit together, bitch.
I was like, this is not what I expected.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I'm always big about, like, if you have a passion, follow it. Like, and I had to take my own advice. I was like, okay, I know I have it in me. And I was like, and I have to do it now.
Right.
Because I'd rather do it and not say fail, but I'd rather do it and be like, okay, I did it, rather than I wish.
No,
I wish I would have done that.
No, I fucking love. Well, it's not that I love failing, but like I love learning from the things that I didn't succeed at, because you know it's not a fail.
There's always room for progress.
Right. So like that's my biggest thing during my 20s too. Like I tried like New York Fashion Week. I didn't love it. Like when I was younger, I was like, I want to go to New York Fashion Week. Like I want to go to this Fashion Week and that Fashion Week. I went. Serena, can I say that? Ooh, YouTube. Ooh, that it was boring as hell. Like it was not my vibe. It's somebody else's vibe, but it wasn't my vibe. So you know, to me that was not a successful thing. But I got to do so many other things.
And it's true about the vibe thing, because people always tell me like, oh, why don't you do like aesthetic videos, like get ready with me? And I was like, I tried it. Like I do like little TikToks, and I was like, como no me gusta. Like,
yeah.
I don't, that's not me, like, a whole get ready with me. I was like, I like talking to people. I like learning about people.
Yeah.
I like sharing people's stories to other people. And I was like, okay, I think this would be a cool, like, outlet to do.
Right.
And just if I, like, invite my friends on a Saturday, I'm like, let's talk.
Yeah.
And
you
then
got me here at 10 a.m., bro.
Busy woman.
Okay. She busy. She busy.
Trying to conquer the world.
Love it.
Trying to conquer the world.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's true for me because it's like, I didn't like those Get Ready With Me videos.
Yeah, no.
I'll try it again.
Right.
It just wasn't for me.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I stopped doing videos, too. I'm like, it's too much. The game has changed, definitely.
I feel like it's very fast. I feel like for me, it's very fast.
Yeah, and like, it's always with an agenda now. But that's a whole nother topic.
That's a whole
nother rabbit hole.
We don't want to get into
it. Right.
Okay, so you said that you messaged him about becoming like helping out to be assistant, and then that opened up.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, Alex?
No, the other.
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
he posted on his story.
So,
I'm
yes.
so sorry.
Ay,
I'm so sorry.
Ya me dio una cachetada, sí. Ay.
I'm so
Pay
sorry.
attention to your story, mamá. No, hombre. Última vez que la invito. Última vez.
No, bro,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. So,
he posted on his story, and then I was like, I'm available. And then from there, I met people there that like asked me to assist in their other jobs. And then I just started sending emails from there. Like yeah, I just like, hey, I'm a up and coming makeup artist. I would love to like wash your brushes, organize your makeup, like whatever you need me to do. And yeah, I just started getting connections from there.
Is that how you connected with Alex? Or was Alex a different?
Yeah, Alex was a whole different thing because he was looking for an assistant. So he like posted on his page like, I'm looking for an assistant, and literally this is what people don't understand. This is how he got me, and he told me this is the formula. The description, write, copy and paste, put it in your email, just fill in the little blanks so that they like, I'm looking for someone that's clean and organized. I'm looking for someone that's da 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 da. I am clean and organized. I am da 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 da.
Give them what they
want. No
want.
one cares about your story. Sorry. Just say you're Latina and then that you're clothes. Like, please, come on.
You heard it here, yeah.
Some people make it more difficult than it needs to be. Like, that is the formula. Like, tell them what they want to hear. They're telling you what they want. Tell them what they want to hear. Was that mean?
Now you know.
Okay.
Now you know.
Was that mean? The silence in the room?
No, because it's true. It's really is because I overthink. When I see like applications, I'm like, hi. But I'm like,
no, you gotta tell them exactly. They tell you exactly what they want to hear. Like, give it to them.
Do they like because I don't know how you apply for like makeup stuff. Do they like, oh, qualifications like 5 years of this, or is it just like
no,
send your portfolio if we like it?
Yeah.
Like that.
So really what it is just like sending a bunch of emails. It's like, hey, I'm available for this. I would love to, like, I'm an up and coming artist. Like, I would love to like join the team. And then I send that to any artist, like any makeup artist. I send that, and usually they have the email on their bio, or if they don't have that, send them a DM, like shoot your shot. And then after that, I send all agencies. Like, hey, I'm unavailable. And I've gotten a couple jobs off of that too. Some agencies just need like an assistant on like days notice, and they have like a list of like, these assistants are available. They send me emails so I know they're available. And I've made some awesome connections off of that too. So yeah, and it's just making genuine connections. Once you like are in that room, you're in that room for a reason. Own it and just be kind. Like,
I think that's one of the biggest things that I feel like a lot of people are missing out on, that is being kind.
Oh my God.
I think that's one of the biggest things people are missing out, is being kind.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm huge about the way you treat me. I'm gonna reciprocate that, but I feel like sometimes when I'm talking to people, it's like, really just be nice. Like,
yeah.
That's it, because you never know when, not only because you have an agenda, like, oh, you never know where that's going to take you, but honestly, just be kind.
Right.
Like, saluda, just be like, hey.
Big one.
Good
Big
morning.
one.
I'm huge on if you're walking in the room, good morning.
Yeah.
Or like, hi, how are you? I think a lot of people are missing that. It's just being kind.
Yeah. Especially, like, in the industry, you don't know who's who. Like, personally, I didn't know who. Like, I don't know who's who. So I just say what's up to everyone. To everyone, you keep treat them with respect. And even sometimes, I've heard this before, like, some people, they don't even care if the assistant is, like, as qualified. They just want to make sure that you're a good person to be around. Like, that because you're spending a whole work day with someone, you want to be enjoyable. So, like, if you're, like, entitled on your phone, like, oh, I get to be here. Like, I'm supposed to be here. Like, yes, you're supposed to be here, but, like, be with a little humble. Like, come on, like, own the room and be kind. Like, if you know everyone, like, if you go to any fucking place, like, have some manners. Make your mama look good.
What is one of your favorite moments or, like, experiences that you've had working in makeup?
See, I was thinking about this one.
It can be like it could be multiple. Doesn't have to be like one.
Right.
But it's like you've done a lot of cool things.
It's because my favorite one I signed an NDA for.
Ay, Ingasu. Mírala.
But I already did it. So it's like, so that's why I'm like, can I talk about it? I'm just gonna say it was with Pam McGrath, who was like one of my favorite artists on earth. And it was for Coachella, and it was like the best fucking job on earth. Like, it was one of my favorite artists. Like, I just smile and laugh, you know. So,
just smile.
You know, it was great, and Coachella is one of my favorite like jobs ever to do because we get put in the VIP.
Oy!
So it's like we got our own little section. We're just doing makeup and like we get our own transportation.
It's
like
hot out there.
Oh, girl, it's hot.
We
get our own bags.
I was there last night. I was like, oh Lord.
I know. It's one of my favorite ever. I've never gone to Coachella like just by by myself, but it's one of my favorite jobs ever. And yeah, like I love working in music. So, like, my favorite jobs are the music videos. And one time we did Lizzo's video for, I think it was Special. I don't know. But it was for Warner Brother. And that was, like, full circle for me because in ASB, I was in ASB. And they never took me to any trips. I was in ASB for all 4 years. And they never took me to any trips. And one of the trips that they went on was Warner Brothers. So it was just like a full circle. I was such a jealous little whore when I was in ASB. And now I get to film here. Like, it's incredible.
Goes, look at where I'm at.
No, it's always like surreal to be on Warner Brothers. Like, I've shot there twice, so. But, no. So, yeah, those are my favorite. And of course, my first ever video was Yummy, but it's the Paris Goebel one. Do you know who Paris Goebel is?
No.
She's like a big choreographer, and she did a video for Yummy, and it was like one of my favorites ever because Scott Edit is like one of my favorite artists too. Like he
was
has
that
such
one of the first ones you did? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Because I think I remember you posted pictures.
Yeah, that was like the first ever.
Okay, yes, I remember.
That was the first ever, and then it was like. Yeah, music videos are like my top faves.
Why are they your top faves compared to like, I know you mentioned about like the fashion, but why are music videos like your favorite?
I think it's when I was younger, like there was a lot of MTV, and then so in the summer, my mom would always send me to Mexico, and like me and my cousins would stay like watching MTV all day, screaming the lyrics. Like it's just like and I was such a YouTube kid because my mom didn't let me play outside.
So we talked about how you got in, we've talked about your favorite experiences. Now, who are your biggest inspirations? Who are those who inspire you?
One of my biggest inspirations is Kevin Aquan.
Good.
Get the book Face Forward, Faces to Faces. There's like a specific like picture of Cher that he did like bedazzled all eye that lives within me. That there's something about like a bedazzle because I live off of Showgirls too. If you haven't seen Showgirls, tap in. And there's something about a bedazzle that's just like giving glamour. Like I love a very burlesque type of look. And there's a Mexican American artist called Raul Alejandre.
I think I've heard.
I fucking love his work. Like I love his work. He's like one of my biggest inspirations too. And there's a guy in New York called Sam Visor, I believe his name is. He just got signed to, I think it's Dior. I don't even know anymore.
Even as like false info.
Right, like he got signed like yesterday. So I'm like, don't know. But his name is Sam Visor. I think that's his name. Search him up. You know, he got a little blue icon. And Alex Mayo. I love his show looks. And yeah. But Kevin Aquan is like the OG. Pat McGrath is a big one too. And yeah.
Good. That's a good list.
Thank you.
That's a very good list. I like your list of inspirations. How would you, I don't know how you're going to ask you this, but how would you describe your makeup? Like your makeup, how would you like, not makeup looks, would that how would you describe yours?
I don't have like a signature yet. I would say I'm still trying to find my signature, but I love like makeup that looks like skin. So like I'm not doing like hella powder. I'm not. So I still like your face to look like you woke up like that. And but like I don't really have like I still am like trying to find my thing, but I really love like a burlesque look. Like a burlesque look really speaks to me. Like I love like a messy glitter. Like I don't really show it that much, but I love a bedazzle. Like I love all that.
That's good. That's good. You mentioned about like looking for your signature. I think that's something it's really hard to do.
Girl.
Because even doing this, like I thought I was just gonna jump in and be like myself, but there is like there's people that I look up to and they have signatures in the way like they talk to people and the way they bring it up. So I think constantly in my head I'm like, what is my signature? And I think looking for that, it's really hard.
Yeah, I also think it comes within time. Like as we were talking, like you're like dipping into like all these things, trying to find what's for you. And I feel like I'm still on the journey to do that. So,
do you ever get imposter syndrome?
At the beginning, I did.
What, for those who don't know, imposter syndrome is basically like, I always explain it wrong, but it's basically like
Google.com, bruh. Like
I think it's just like, don't ask me that.
Pause the video, put Google.com.
Let's look it up. I don't want to give. Is it what? Imposter syndrome, according to Google, is the persistent inability to believe that one's success is deserved.
All right. Yeah.
Do you get imposter syndrome?
I got it a lot when I started because I started when I was 20. No, I started when I was 19. 19 was my first job. So, yeah, like, what's a freaking 19-year-old doing on set? That was my thought. Because literally I was still in school, I was still studying, and I say quotations because we were just doing makeup. and like it was my first job ever. I was with a lot of people that were older than me, so they've been in the industry longer. So I was like, what the hell am I doing here? Especially once I got into the rooms with celebrities, I was like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, I'm a 20-year-old kid, 21-year-old kid. Like, what am I doing here? And I like for the longest time I was like, I'm just a lucky girl. Like, and it's true. I do have like lucky girl syndrome. I really do feel that way. But I try to be as nice as I can to everyone. So I just like to call it good karma. But it is like a lot of hard work because, well, my mom's the one that like deconstructed it for me because I was like, how did I get in these rooms? Like, I don't get it. But, you know, I work late, like on set. I'm there like all day on my feet. I'm like, I like at moments notice, I'm like there to like touch up, do my thing. I wash brushes. To this day, I'm 5 years in, I'm still washing brushes. I don't give a fuck. I'm good with it. But I come prepared to work. Like, there's like not a lot of assistants that do what I do, so I try to pride myself on that. And yeah, it's not look at girl syndrome. I work for what I have. I send the emails. Many people just like wait for the opportunity to come. Like, I go look for it. And yeah, so you kind of just have to count your blessings. Like, you have to, not only your blessings, but you also have to count like your work. Like, compare yourself to the white person in the room. And you're like, oh, I'm supposed to be here. Yeah, like, so that's how I deconstructed imposter syndrome. But
did you realize it yourself, or did someone else have to be like, hey, are you going through imposter syndrome, or did you yourself?
No, it was me, because I was like constantly talking to my friends and my mom, like huh? I'm telling you, especially once I got in the room with the celebrity, I was like, why the fuck am I here? Especially because I like go to their houses, so I'm like, what am I doing at this person's house?
From screen to
to like person to like their privacy home, you know?
And you're just like,
so I'm like, and then I was a kid. Well, I feel like I'm still a kid. So like why? Like, what am I doing here? So it is like kind of like crazy, but I worked for it, and you know, it is what it is. And I'm happy that I'm there. Like, what do you want me to do?
No, I'm beyond proud of you, Luna.
Thank you.
I was proud of you back then, and I'm proud of you now.
Thank you.
In the future. And I'm so happy that you got here to share everyone your story, because I think everyone should hear from you, because obviously if you didn't learn anything from her, what y'all doing? Because it's amazing. Everything she pointed out, everything she said, the way she like sent out the emails and how she reached out. It is true, because if you want something, you should go get it yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I learned today.
I was telling Aneyda, like, even if the qualifications say you gotta have this and this and that, send the shits. Send the email, because you don't know if there's no, like, other person that haven't applied. Some people, like, just, like, that's how you get in the room. Like, just send the email. Who cares if you don't qualify? If you don't qualify, oh my God, they weren't gonna give you the job. They weren't gonna give you the job if you didn't send it either. So, ooh, clock that. Clock that.
Y'all gotta listen to her, because I listen. But I want to say thank you to everyone who sat and listened to Luna, and also those who have been watching my videos, commenting, liking, subscribing, and following. Thank you so much. Muchos thank yous. And don't forget to follow Luna on her Instagram. Check out what she's doing, and please like also all her pics. My girl's doing it out there.
Oh, thank you, Aneyda.
But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. Doses.